Hello everyone, there's a new update on the Kherson Front. There are reports of fighting around Prachiansky and Lyubin, which is actually very interesting because previously they would hold around the area of the road itself, but now they're actually attacking onto the road or the villages by the road. And these two villages are fairly, well, Chianske is fairly easy to take. The most difficult part is actually reaching the village, as this is fairly open ground, while there's a good overview from the village itself. However, here the most difficult part is actually fighting through it. As we can see, there's a river here that the Russians have to pass through to get to the village, and there's a couple of trees and forest patches here and there, which allows the Ukrainians to set up a defensive position. That's it about the Kherson Front. Other than that, I want to speak about the gas crisis and why I think Ukraine has to ask for peace during the winter. So right now it's the end of August 25th, and the gas prices is 10 times higher than the highest point the past 5 years, and not including this year. And we are in August. That means we are not even in the fall season yet, and the heat in European countries has been the highest it's been in a very long time, in like 30 years. So we have very hot summer, but the gas prices is 10 times more than it used to be. Now imagine what it will be when the winter kicks in. And no, at least I've read that half of the UK population can't pay for this price increase, and I think that's general for most European countries. No population, all the 50% poorest people in these different countries will not be able to pay for this. For example, if the average household had to pay about 500 euros for heating every year, they now have to pay 5,000 euros. And that is the current price. It's gonna go way higher in the winter, probably 500, 600, 700 per megawatt. So we're in a situation where the average family cannot pay for heating. They'll be sitting in their houses in the cold. And who's going to get the blame for that? They can throw it on Putin as much as they want, but essentially they have to take responsibility for the situation. The governments have to take responsibility. So all of this hate for freezing in the winter is going to be directed at the governments. So they will be pressured to either make peace, stop the sanctions, or they'll probably get a lot of protests and probably riots as well. We've already seen the riots and protests by the farmers in Germany, Netherlands, Italy, and so on. This will be way worse, like 10 times worse. Worse than Black Lives Matter in the United States, worse than whatever you've seen the past 30, 40, 50 years. As these gas prices is the difference between literally freezing in your own house in a European country and, well, not doing that. And that is very significant for the people who've lived such a luxurious life their whole lives, especially in Europe. Europe has been known to be a rich place where everyone gets whatever they want. But now we see them freezing in the winter. So, yeah, that's my prediction. I definitely think that Europe will make peace with Russia, force Ukraine to make peace by the winter, if not earlier than that. Thanks for watching and have a great day.